As far as the inquiry goes on my time in this class and the specific presentation that I just did, I think for the inquiry, making the audience the hero has probably been the hardest experience I've had throughout this entire time. I mean, trying to visualize that and then put it into practice has been extremely hard, but I think in time, after being mostly confident with what I produce so far, if I continue to practice with it, I'll get better through time. I think the biggest thing I would suggest for myself is to not feel like I'm rushed time wise, to be able to take that extra time I have to complete an assignment and give myself time to look over it and come back and view it later. Don't feel like I have to do it right then and right there and really give myself time to do it. Uh, I think that's been my biggest issue I've had in this class so far because, I'm in class and I know we only got a week. So in the back of my mind, it's playing over and over again, telling me, you have a week to do this. And you have all these other things that you have to do. So hurry up, get this done so you can go focus on those other things. And I think having that mindset is good, but focusing too much on the time is probably what hurt me in this assignment the most because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing it like, yeah, it's good, but I didn't give myself time to step away and then come back to it and say, what can I do better? Like what do I feel is really missing from this assignment? Um, my reflection. I think my passion for what it is that I want to do and my passion for the company I chose is one of the main reasons that helped me really sell this presentation that I did. And the level of creativity I think I put into it. I mean, I don't want to sound cocky or nothing like that, but I think when I came up with the idea of don't stop believing in the assignment, I think that's what really got the flow of how I'm going to set my assignment. How to, as we said in class, to become the designer. That really is what set the pace and set the tone for me in this. I became the designer, and in becoming the designer, I was able to structurally set the presentation the way I felt it should be, and the way I felt was gonna best advertise myself. Um, Going forward for similar projects and experiences, I will dedicate more time to getting the best results to display in the project and more feedback. I look to the teacher for feedback, but at the same time, because I knew she had a busy schedule, I guess sort of intimidated to be like, "Hey, I'm stuck. I don't really get this." You know, I saw the course and how it's set up, and I listened to what she said, and I felt, I didn't want to be special and be like, "Hey, I really need you to help me," when there's other people that are probably stuck in the same position that I am. But in lack of me saying anything, I think that kind of hurt me and hindered me a lot. If I would have spent more time actually sitting down and saying, okay, this is what I got. Where do you think I'm missing? I believed if I would have did that, that would have took a lot of the stress from the time issue out of the project, and it would have pushed me where I wanted to be in terms of how I feel about the project as a whole. Um, how I see this project helping me is I'll be required to present for any industry I work for. It doesn't matter if I'm presenting on a stage at E3, the game that we've been working on, finally revealing it to the press, or if I'm completing a task that they would like to see visually displayed for something we need during game development to a superior. These are still presentations, and to present this in the best possible way is what I feel I truly learned here in this class. Regardless if I'm putting all the flashery and all that into it, knowing how to present and having the tools to present the best possible way I can, I think that's really what helped me. I not just in terms of E3 or two superiors, but like if uh, open development's a new big thing in the industry now, and I know this at this school they shoot to teach what's big in the industry. VR had its big moment and it hasn't died out. It's still chugging along, and open development's kind of like the new big thing in the industry. And I feel having the ability to present even a portion of something that we have made to the people that want to see it is something that is important in the industry. You know, as a consumer, if you want to back something behind a belief, you want to have the visual, audio, and hands-on cues to say, okay, I believe in this project. I can see the vision that they're trying to explain to me. I hope going forward I can get more comfortable with showing myself in video presentations because whether it's in front of a crowd or a bunch of people, I kind of don't like being the person at the center of attention. And that's something that I need to work on, and that's something that I see going forward that's going to take me some time to get comfortable with. But it's a learning progress. It's the first class. I'm happy about it. I feel like I learned a lot in this class, and going forward, I hope I could just retain as much of this knowledge as I gained and really push the drive to be somebody great and live out my dreams. I thank you for taking the time to watch this. This was Brandon Willis.